Okay, hi.
Yeah,
So I'm Shrideep, and I'm going to be a trainer for your CEH and Certified Ethical Hacking course. So in this course, we'll go over overall the web contents and network penetration testing and much more. Okay, so as a hacker, you must always have some of the skills, and in this course, we'll develop your skills, and yeah, we'll make you a complete hacker. So I'll share my screen. So first of all, what you are going to do is you are taking a certification in certified as a certified ethical hacker from EC Council. So yeah, first of all, you need to know about there are three types of hackers out there. So first is black hat, white hat, and gray hat. So uh, what we said, yeah, the hacking is like magic. So whenever a developer thinks he's developing a software, he thinks yeah, it's fully secure and nobody, an unauthenticated user, nothing can do. He'll always think like that. So is what I say is hacking is what we say, it's manipulating the whole web application and gaining some unauthorized access and exploiting them in a wide. That's what the hacking comes in a play. Okay, the first of all, I told you there are three types of hackers: black hat, white hat, and gray hat. First of all, yeah, black hat. Black hat is a hacker who is not authenticated or is not having any permission to exploit any systems, but as we say in other words, is a cyber criminal. Yeah, and then comes the white hat. White hat is a hacker which is intended for the good purpose, and he has the complete uh, permission to test and exploit that web application from the authorized users, and he can do he thinks, whatever things he like do. So at the end of the day, he need to make a report and inform the client that I have done this much of damage to your web application, so patch them as soon as possible. So white hat hacker is a good hacker and is working for a legitimate reason. And gray hat hacker is something we call in between. So hacker which is hacker which is either white or black. Yeah, it's act as intermediate. So is something about little confused about himself. So it can be a white hat hacker. It can be a black hat hacker. That's what the term called gray hat hacker. So, and to become a hacker, you need to have some skills first of all. Okay, then only, yeah, what we say, then only it can be achievable. So first of all, first thing, you need to have some basic networking skills, Linux skills, and basic hardware skills, and cryptography, problem solving, and much more, as you can see on the PPT. So networking skills is nothing, because we need to know how data package is sent over the network, and how what is the actual working of the network, and what is the protocols involved. The protocol is a set of rules to transfer a mail and something, any package over a network. So whenever we used to send a packet, we introduce a protocol, then only it act accordingly. So yeah, that's about the networking. So as you can see, there are every world is built up of Linux. So Linux is the total, what we say, total solution. So Linux is also a operating system and also a kernel. Okay, so every server is made up of Linux. So you need to have deep understanding about the Linux, then only you will able to manipulate and communicate with the Linux servers, and yeah, make them trick, and you gain some unauthenticated access to the server, and then only you can compromise the whole server. Okay, and then you have some programming skills. First of all, the programming skills, you people think about, yeah, it's about C, C++, etc, etc. No, it's just a programming skills, means you need to understand how the program is actually doing, what the program is actually doing. If you see a program, you need to read what type of operations is doing in doing in while. So you need to understand what the program actually doing and how it can be manipulated, and some of the critical problem solving skills you need to develop. But don't worry, I'll make you better in this field also, and there is some reverse engineering and database skills also. So, and there is also a cryptographic skills. Cryptography means, yeah, we need to encode and decode and yeah, stuffs like that. It's called cryptography. So okay, it can be, yeah, it can be. Have you heard about RSA? I think, yeah, RSA and asymmetric encode, encryption, symmetric encryption, etc., etc. It all comes under the cryptographic case. So reverse engineering is a what we say. It's just a yeah, whenever an application is deployed to users, so it can be used for yeah, it can be used to make a reverse engineer and may trick some of the legitimate users and use this type of what we say, this type of softwares and gain some unauthenticated access. So it might be, yeah, it might be something difficult, but don't worry, I'll make you comfortable with that. Okay, so database skills, there are so many database, and database is a, yeah, what we say, it's a room where all the data is stored. So and whenever an hacker is in for an hacker, it's no information is a key thing to what we say, to hack anything. So information is all stored in the database first. So there are, yeah, what we say, yeah, we need to trick also the database or database. Okay, database only if we got the access to database, I think we got almost 50% of credentials, I think. Yeah, so yeah, database is a crucial role in hacking sectors. And first of all, there is 5 types of hacking processes: reconnaissance, scanning, gaining, and maintaining, and clearing tries. Reconnaissance is about information gathering. Scanning is about vulnerability scanning. So yeah, every system has some vulnerability, so we need to find those vulnerability and exploit it. Okay, so then only we'll gain an access to what we say, it's, yeah, we will gain access and compromise the system. So yeah, vulnerability, first of all, we need to know about the vulnerability, how it exploit and how it work in a while. And yeah, that's the thing, main thing. Okay, vulnerability is the key element in the hacking system. Vulnerability, without vulnerability, we can't able to, yeah, we can able to touch the server. So vulnerability is the key thing, and after vulnerability scanning, we'll exploit it and to gain some gaining access. That's what the phase like gaining access also tells me. Okay, and if you got the access, you need to maintain an access. So whenever you need that access, you need to create a maintaining access techniques to, whenever you need to, yeah, what we say, you need to access those privileges, you need to get a maintaining access. Okay, then clearing tracks. So clearing tracks is an important thing. So because if we got yeah, if we didn't clear these tracks, it can be much dangerous for law and enforcement to gain our, yeah, what we say, they can find us and we can unmask. So clearing tracks is also a very important thing. So in coming PPTs, it's coming to the deep of the section. So this is the first, yeah, reconnaissance is the first step of hacking. It's called the footprinting, information gathering, like I said. This is a preparatory phase where we collect information. Yes, that's it. Yeah, we need to collect every information as possible. So yeah, we usually collect the following three groups. So host network, host, people involved. There are 2 types of footprinting, and one is active and the one is passive. So active is directly interacting with the targets to gain information, such as, yeah, we need to, yeah, in this course yeah, I'll make you comfortable with nmap tool. So this is a tool which is used around worldwide. So every hacker needs to know about what's nmap and how to use and what kind of information that it's giving. And yeah, nmap is a key thing to the security team. So yeah, I'll make you we'll have a session on the nmap. Okay, and then coming to the scanning section, there are 3 types of scanning involved: port scanning, vulnerability scanning, network mapping. Okay, port scanning, yeah, I told you there is a tool called nmap. It will automatically scan the ports in our network, so we can communicate. First of all, you need to understand what is port. So port is a, what we say, it's a open doors in web server, so we can communicate with web servers over through certain ports. So there are in ports also you can see some protocols like SSH, secure shell, HTTP, etc., etc. So the ports is assigned to a, sometimes ports is assigned to a particular protocol, otherwise it assigned to a custom TCP, etc. So that's comes to the play in ports. Okay, so and then next stage is vulnerability scanning. One is it is the checking the target weakness, and vulnerability can be exploited and usually done with automatic tools. Yeah, automated tools. Okay, fine. But if you see any vulnerability in automated scanning, so we need to find it manually also. So that's how you will gain more, what we say, more familiar with those vulnerabilities. So you need to gain more knowledge in vulnerability, and then only you will able to exploit the vulnerability. Okay, then another case is network mapping. The finding the topology of network is a group of computer connected to in a sequential manner to communicate or with the data package, protocols, etc. So there are two types of topology of networks, so like a star mesh, then ring. There are so types of networks available. Okay, routers is the device which routes our traffic to a specific destination. So and firewall is a, what we say, firewall is a bridge or is a wall to defend those unethical hackers to exploit our system. It's a safeguard in another words. Okay, and then host information. Host information is very important. We need, whenever we got a host, we need to find, as I told you, we need to find more information about the host and what technology they are using, what type of actions they are doing. So host identification, drawing network diagram, and this is also the server safety is important. Okay, gaining access. This phase is the where an attacker break. Okay, this is the phase where an attacker breaks into a system or network using various methods and tools. So gaining access is mainly the exploiting, in other words. So if you successfully exploit a system or a web application, then only you gain an access to the particular site or the web application. So you need to find, first of all, you need to find the vulnerability, and you need to know what type of vulnerability it is and how we can exploit it. Okay, then only you can able to exploit it. After exploitation, you will gain a particular access. So it sounds like it's breaking the systems, and we can able to successfully manipulate the web servers and gain unauthenticated access to it. So, and after you gaining the access, initial stage, you will have a least privilege on the web server. So you need to find what are the information stored in web server. It's called enumeration. You need to enumerate. There are two more. There are two more phases include. So we can go in another session with the deeply, and we also have some practicals. So you peoples will have a good knowledge in them. So that's all. And if you have any doubts, please text me. And there's a okay, you can have any doubts, you can text me or you can call me anytime. I will here to help you at any time. So feel free to ask any doubts. Okay, thank you.